Hello animal friends. At this time we will enter the world of bees, which we will see the significant impact that will occur if bees all over the world become extinct. Let's start. Bees are adorable little creatures that are often overlooked, but their role is very important in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem and the sustainability of life. Unfortunately, the bee population is facing a serious threat. If all the bees in the world went extinct, the repercussions would be widespread and change the world as we know it. This video will reveal 10 consequences that will occur if bees do disappear from the planet. Decreasing plant pollination. Bees are the main pollinators for many plant species. If the bees go extinct, the natural pollination of plants will be significantly disrupted. Crops that require cross-pollination, such as fruits, vegetables and flowering plants, will experience a significant reduction in production. Decreased food production. Loss of bee pollination will have a serious impact on global food production. Bees contribute directly to the production of around 75% of the world's food crops. The loss of bees will lead to a decrease in agricultural yields, especially in crops that require cross-pollination. The global food crisis will become a real threat. Disturbances in the food chain. Bees are an important part of the food chain. The loss of bees will affect other animals that depend on bees as a food source. Insectivorous animals and other animals that rely on bee pollen and nectar will experience a decline in population or even extinction. Disadvantage to biodiversity. Bees contribute to biodiversity by pollinating wild plants and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Losing bees will disrupt the pollination of wild plants and cause a decline in the population of these plants. This will threaten the existence of other species that depend on wild plants as a source of food and habitat. Decreasing availability of honey and bee products. Bees are the main honey producers in the world. If the bees become extinct, the supply of natural honey will decrease drastically. Honey has high nutritional value and plays an important role in the human diet. The loss of bees will also reduce the availability of other bee products such as wax, propolis and royal jelly. Environmental deterioration. Bees help maintain environmental quality through pollination of plants and the establishment of natural habitats. Without bees, decreased pollination will have an impact on decreasing the quality of the air and the environment around us. Losing bees will also reduce the sustainability of forests and natural areas that depend on bee pollination. Disruption to the agriculture and horticulture industry. The agriculture and horticulture industry will face great challenges if the bees become extinct. Food crops, ornamentals and other cash crops require bee pollination for optimal growth and production. Farmers and crop producers will face difficulties in achieving adequate yields without the help of bees. Deviations in climate change. Bees have a role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems and help absorb carbon dioxide, CO2, through pollination of plants. If bees go extinct, the ability of plants to absorb CO2 will decrease, leading to a more rapid increase in greenhouse gas emissions and climate change. Impact on the pharmaceutical industry. Some herbs used in traditional medicines depend on bee pollination. If the bees become extinct, natural medicinal plant resources will be threatened. This can hinder the discovery of new drugs and reduce natural treatment options for humans. Disruption to the economy and livelihoods. The loss of bees will have an impact on economic sectors and livelihoods. Farmers, beekeepers and honey producers will lose their source of income. Bee-related industries, such as beekeeping, production of bee equipment and sale of bee products, will also be economically affected. The extinction of all the bees in the world will bring serious consequences to the lives of all beings. The impacts will be felt on crop pollination, food production, food chains, biodiversity, environmental quality, agricultural and pharmaceutical industries, climate change, and human economies and livelihoods. It is important for us to maintain the bee population and take steps to protect them in order to maintain the sustainability of the ecosystem and the survival of all creatures on this planet. Thus our video today, hopefully it can provide new knowledge for us about the animal world. Thank you.